Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Hawksness here, back with another Rules of Survival video. I've continued to play this game, and I've discovered a lot about it that I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully some of you guys have just started playing too, and you've also improved. But basically, I'm making this video to show you guys every weapon that's in the game that I've found. I've looked all over. I've opened tons of crates, probably like 50-60 different crates. I've looked all over the maps, and I'm pretty sure I've come across every single gun you can get. Maybe if there's more, I'll add to it in like a separate video, but as of now, this is every weapon that I can find. So first off, we have the three SMGs. We have the Tommy gun, or the Thompson, we have the MP7, and we have the PP19. This is the gun and all of its stats. I'll go more in depth and like show you guys like what gun has more power, what gun has a higher fire rate, and all that stuff. But that'll be later in this video. For now, I'm just showing you all the weapons and like their basic stats. So here's all the SMGs. Here's all the ARs. We have the M14 EBR, which is a crate-only weapon, M4A1, the AR-15, and the AKM. Once again, I'll go through all of the stats in depth and show you which one is like my personal favorite. But here's all of them. They're really similar. Alright, next up we have the LMG class, with the only weapon in this class being the M249, and you can only get this weapon in the crate. It has 100 rounds that you can shoot, and it's pretty good on power too. Next up is the snipers. Now both snipers you can get in crates, but the AUM you can also find just on the normal map. Both of them have a mag size of 5, and both are really high on damage. I'll show you more in depth of like what one has the higher damage soon. Next up is the shotguns. We have 3 shotguns. We have the AA-12, which is a full auto shotgun, the M1887 shotgun, which is a 2-round, I think over under. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's over under shotgun. And we have the M870 shotgun. Now I think all 3 of these can go. No. The AA-12 and the M18 can go full auto. So in the game you can just hold down and it'll go bop bop, or with the A12 it'll shoot it 5 times. The M870 though is only single fire. Next up in our last class of weapons is the pistols, with the G18C and the Desert Eagle. Just letting you know that the Desert Eagle is better than the G18C in every single way, so definitely get the Desert Eagle if you have the chance. Alright, now we're going to compare the stats of every weapon, and we're going to try to go through this really fast. So starting off with the pistols, we have the G18C, so here's its stats, and now here's its stats compared to the Desert Eagle. So I'm just gonna flip through them real quick. So you can see that the Desert Eagle has higher power and higher firing rate and slightly higher stability. So overall, the Desert Eagle is better than the G18C. So if you ever have the chance to take the Desert Eagle, definitely take it. Alright, so our next class is the SMG class, and we're going to be starting out with the PP19. Now here's the stats on the PP19, and then if we compare that to the MP7, you can see that the PP19, the only better stat it has is firing rate compared to the MP7. Alright, and then comparing the MP7 to the Tommy gun, you can see that the Tommy gun has higher stats all the way around. So, but the thing about the Tommy is you can't put a sight on it. So if you normally like shooting with like a red dot or something, you're not gonna be able to do that with the Tommy. But if you're fine with just using like the normal third-person aiming, then definitely go with the Tommy gun because it has better stats all the way around. And then here's the Tommy and the PP19 compared. Alright, so now we're gonna go from the Tommy to the M4. So here's the Tommy, and here's the M4. Okay, now we're going to be going from the M4 to the AR-15. Now, the stats are almost identical, but the AR-15 has higher fire rate and higher stability, but you can't put a stock on it. The M4, you have all attachment slots, so you can put a butt stock on it, which will increase the stability of it, but that's the only thing it'll really increase. So the AR-15 out of the gate is a better gun than the M4. But you can put the stock on the M4 and increase the stability a little bit. So honestly, it's just a personal preference thing, whether you want a higher fire rate or you want higher stability. Okay, now the AR-15 compared to the M14. You can see that the AR has higher fire rate and lower stability than the M14. So if you want to be using one of your ARs as a sniper, I would suggest using the M14. Alright, now the M14 compared to the AKM. Now basically all the stats are different on this, but the biggest thing you can notice is that the AKM has the highest power. And it also has the highest power out of all the ARs. So if you want to go for a gun as like a sniper, I would recommend using the AKM on single fire. Although the stability is really low on it, I think you can get away with it just because the way recoil works in this game on single fire. Your aim point or crosshair will basically just reset after each shot. So I've been normally using my AK with it 4 times or 8 times as a sniper, and it works great. Alright, now we're going to be going from the AKM to M249. So basically, the mag size is the only like increase on the M249. The firing rate is the exact same, and the power is a little bit lower. But you have 100 rounds as opposed to like 30 or 40 rounds on the AK, depending on if you have an extended mag. Alright, so now from the M249 to the AUM. You can see that the stats are completely different. We're not even going to compare them. We're just going to look at the AUM because it's a completely different gun than the M249. So here's the stats on the AUM, and now if we compare the AUM to the Barrett, which is a crate-only weapon, you can see that the firing rate is a little bit lower on the Barrett than the AUM, but the power is quite a bit higher on the Barrett. So if you have the chance to use a Barrett, definitely take that gun, because firing rate really doesn't matter in my opinion. It's all about that damage, especially on a bolt-action rifle. Alright, now the highest damage class guns, which is the shotguns. So we're going to be going from the Barrett to the fully automatic AA-12. Okay, so the AA-12 can't take any attachments, but it can go full auto. So if you like having a shotgun that can go full auto and you just like to spray people down with it, then AA-12 is definitely the shotgun you should have. Alright, now comparing the AA-12 to the M1887, which is a 2-round over-under shotgun. You can see that the power is the same, but the firing rate is lower and the mag size is a lot lower on the M18. But you can put a muzzle attachment and a bullet loops on it, which makes reloading faster. So it's all about personal preference between these two guns. And then comparing the M1887 to the M870, which is a 5-round pump shotgun, you can see that the power is also the same. So all 3 shotguns are the same power. It's just all about like firing rate and mag size. I think the stability was the same on all of them too. Yeah, so the only difference is like whether you like a pump shotgun, over-under shotgun, or a fully automatic shotgun. It's all about your personal preference. Personally, I like the M870 the most because I like just pump shotguns the most, and I can add attachments to that too, including a stock, which increases stability. But yeah, so that's my preference between those. Alright, so that's it for every weapon in Rules of Survival. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully they'll add more guns because there's not that many guns in the game currently. We'll see in the future. Hopefully they like fix all the bugs and things because this game is really fun but also really buggy right now. So yeah, hopefully that kind of gets improved in the future. And also subscribe if you want to see more videos of this. I'll do like other in-depth stuff, including like tips and tricks and like how to win, how to get a lot of kills. A lot of different things coming in the future. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a comment below and like, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.